I was just explaining to her about turning a shadow into a liner you could do like a flicky liner and just mixing it with a little bit of water, which works quite well. So if anybody wants to watch while I'm just explaining how that works, I'm going to demonstrate on Nikki. So I've got a little bit of water and I've mixed it in with an I can't read what it says, midnight shadow, and I'm going to do like a bit more of a kind of fashiony liner. So Nikki just closed for me. So you see the texture I've got it to. So the colour's now a lot more intense than it is if you use it dry. And I've got a little angle brush. And you can do a nice flicky line. This is a really good technique as well for correcting an eye that goes down. If you lift the liner, I think I was mentioning it earlier. And you can keep going back. Oh, I've just done it all in the corner there. So this is the cotton bud technique I was telling you if you make a mistake, because I've just done a big stripe of blue on Nikki's nose. Wrap the cotton bud, there we go, and then you just, there we go, gone. And then, yeah, you can keep building it and make it more intense. It's quite technical to do actually, this one. It takes a bit of practice, but it's a nice look, and if you're sort of confident with your makeup, it is a good one to show people. Because it basically means that one product does two things. It's a liner, it's an eyeshadow, so it's got double. Just open your eye for me. Just look straight ahead for me, please.
Turn side towards me. That's it.
So you see now you've got a little flicky liner and a lot more intense. And you can use it, again, you could use it, just look right up to the ceiling for me, Nikki. You can use it under as well. Look straight ahead now, please. And you can keep making it thicker to make it more dramatic. And, you know, if they wanted quite a fashiony look, you can just keep building it.
Would you use another colour behind it?
Yeah, you could do. You could use a complementary colour. You could also work in. You could work in a more traditional shape behind it as well, like a. Let me just find a little brush. You could work in a crease line in either a similar or the same shape to make it a really dramatic eye. So I'm going to use the same colour, and you can just. This is dry now, yeah. I mean, you could use it wet in the crease, but the problem is once it dries, it does sort of have that linear property where it then can be quite hard to blend. So now I'm dry on here and blending the two together. But if you want the really sharp line, wet's great because it's so easy to control. So if you open for me now. So you start getting a really dramatic, quite dramatic look now. So, but you could keep it as just the liner, and then you could go for a nice highlight. Picked out like a silvery shade. And just look straight ahead again. And a little bit more underneath as well, just like a bit right up.
Is that the silver going underneath?
No, I've taken the midnight underneath as well, just to kind of bring out the line a little bit, so it's a bit more of a dramatic eye. I just highlighted with the silvery one, just in the centre of the eye, so it still stays a flattering shape for your eye shape. And then you could use a little bit of that highlighter actually. If you're going to go really dramatic, you could use a little bit of a highlighter up onto the brow bone. So you've got a lot of contrast between the colours now. Let's have a quick look. So you've got quite a much more dramatic look there on one eye. But that's just, a little idea. Using the product's work, you can get a lot more intensity out of the colours.